I worked for the Navy during Trump's first term, and he was, he had enough trouble keeping things moving that he was an annoyance, but not a real threat to democracy. And the second time when he won, I went to my wife and I said, I've got 7 years until I can retire. I just need to keep my head down and do my job, keep my mouth shut. And she's like, okay. And then when he actually came to office, like the first day, the craziness started, right? And he started dividing us and implementing things. And I went back to my wife and said, okay, I've got a year before I can take early retirement. I just have to keep my head down and keep my mouth shut and do my job. And I was dedicated to my job. The work I was doing was important and it had value. And then a couple months later, I went to her and said, I've got to quit and I have to run for office. He's crossed a red line. And she said, well, what happened? And I said, well, he fired the board of the Kennedy Center. And she kind of looked at me like I had a horn growing out of my head. And but I explained that when people in power start specifying what is acceptable expression, whether it's in the arts or a newspaper or in the bedroom, we are in serious danger. And everything that has happened since that time, I knew was going to happen when he fired the board of the Kennedy Center.